Welcome to the fifth dimension. We're Collective 47, and today, our theme of exploration, the hoax or illusion of help, a misconstrued idea prevalent here in the third dimensional matrix, and the true nature of giving and receiving. The hoax of help lies in the belief that when you help someone, you should receive something in return, because you did something for them. However, you don't always need to. If they offer something in return for your help, that's great. But being of use itself is an incentive or remuneration given to you in return just by the process of helping. In other words, when you help someone else, you automatically help yourself in the process itself. Since 2020, the theme of help has gradually become a popular topic for humanity to explore, and it will continue to grow in relevance until 2050 of your time. Thus, it is time for us to explore the hoax of help here in the third dimensional matrix. Despite all that is discussed in the third dimensional matrix, the ultimate truth that applies across all dimensions of the universe is this: all help is always within. Even the help that seemingly comes from outside comes from you asking for it, whether consciously or unconsciously. The truth about help. The moment you ask for help, it is already on its way to you. Through your superpower of manifestation or synchronicity, you can either receive or unlock the help you need with equal proficiency, which is coming towards you. Since God is within everything and everyone, the moment you ask for help and take action towards it, you initiate the journey of helping yourself from a different perspective, which is also you. You are God, and God is also everything else. Therefore, God, through you, explores the idea of receiving help by creating a scope for itself to provide you with help from a different perspective. This is also why we say God helps those who helps themselves. Since God is you in a different version, when you help yourself, it is God helping you through yourself or through someone else. You might ask, if it's the same being, why the need for help at all? Even though it is the same divine being, the difference in perspective creates a difference in experience of itself for itself to learn from. Through the same event of helping, one being receives while the other provides. It is through this dual experience enclosed in one that the consciousness of the source expands, same as any aspect of duality existing in most things here in this dimension. The energetic nature of help. Let us move on to a different aspect of the same theme, often explored in the third dimensional matrix. Whenever human beings help someone, they often believe they should receive an incentive or something in return, or maybe they're entitled to. This is because they fail to recognize the true nature of energy, which is always transactional. There can never be one-way flow of energy. It is always an exchange. The moment a scenario of help arises, both the helper and the one needing help are created simultaneously at the same moment with the same intention. They stream in two opposite directions as polar opposites, not on the same frequency but within the same bandwidth. They are complementary frequencies of consciousness, much like complementary colors. For example, the moment the color red is created, the color green, its complementary color, is also created with the same intention of experiencing polarity or duality from the neutral point in between. Therefore, they are drawn together to their complementary nature. The reward for helping. The satisfaction from helping, if you truly intend on helping others, is the reward itself. The moment you help someone, you don't need their gratitude or anything else in return, because you already received something. The satisfaction of being useful and of being helpful, a reward in itself. Now, if they express gratitude in return for your help, it is simply an extra bonus, but not a requirement for you to feel fulfilled. The very act of helping is already an exchange of energy. You have the right to feel self-fulfilled without depending on any external factor or validation to determine whether you should feel satisfied or not. However, due to the nature of the third dimensional matrix, where you often experience ourselves through the reflection of others, it can still feel affirming to receive external gratitude. For example, when you help a blind person cross the road, you should already feel fulfilled by the act itself, by being of service to someone in need. The sense of fulfillment comes from the purpose of helping rather than from the gratitude they express after. The illusion of debt in relationships. Consider this. Your parents raising you does not mean you owe them anything in return, although the concept of paying back is a popular belief in the third-dimensional matrix. It is not the true nature of help. From their perspective, watching you grow and helping you become who you are was already a rewarding experience for them, should they choose to believe. Everything beyond that is simply a human expectation shaped by the third-dimensional matrix, which often thrives on the drama of rigid give-and-take experiences. Points aside, no matter you have a brother, parents, sister, or any family to help you or not, or your parents have anyone to help them or not, at any given point, the moment anyone asks for help to the universe, help they will receive one way or the other, from someone or the other, which is the universe helping itself. It doesn't matter if it's you or not. The moment someone is in need of help, the help is already coming towards them. They just have to get creative, imaginative, receptive, and step away from its way when it's coming towards them. The reason behind the third-dimensional themes of help. Without this system of transactional relationships, it becomes difficult to maintain the illusion of separation, and certain experiences cannot be explored in the third dimension, where we forget that at the core we are in relationship with everyone and everything, as you go upwards past the higher dimensions. The higher self's role in help. Oftentimes, when you feel down or undervalued, your higher self orchestrates a situation where you can offer help. By helping someone, you feel useful, needed, and purposeful, adding meaning to your life, at least from a third-dimensional perspective. However, from outside the third-dimensional matrix, you realize that you don't need meaning in life. You are the meaning of your life. You create meaning simply by being who you are at any given point. Help as a manifestation tool. When you manifest a situation where you need help, you have the freedom to address it however you choose. From a fifth-dimensional perspective, however, we see such situations as challenges created by our higher self to keep us engaged, to give us a sense of meaning, and to expand our consciousness through experience. The first step, once your higher self has manifested a situation of needing help, as in you needing help, is to become creative in finding it. Follow your intuition to reach the frequency where you have already received that help, and then use creativity and imagination to visualize the version of yourself who has already found the solution. Trace the path backwards from that point to where you are, only to find the steps that led you to the solution that already exists now in your head. Once you start finding help for yourself magically and effortlessly through this process, you realize the true dynamics of manifestation works the same way. Everything you wish to manifest already exists. You simply have to get creative in discovering the path to that reality where you already have it. Thus, the so-called third-dimensional future is simply a reality you haven't yet arrived at, but one that already exists. You just have to find your way to it. And that concludes our today's exploration. Our gratitude for your participation in the ascension journey of humanity. Feel free to like and subscribe to find similar videos in the future. Check out our videos from the Universe Unlocked series in the description. Comment here if you need more clarity on anything. Search for any specific topic that might interest or concern you. And remember to keep exploring. Until next time, 47, logging out.